Hey everybody, I'm opening my fourth set of 40 booster packs on Hearthstone. I just got a beta key. I've been dying to play this. So far I've gotten lots of epics, lots of legendaries. Last 40 packs, I actually got 5 epics in a row and 5 booster packs. That's awesome. Let's open these 40 booster packs and let's see what we unlock. We got the Vaporize 3-mana secret. When a minion attacks your hero, destroy it. If you can take care of their weaker creatures, then play this. It's really strong. Wrath, 2 mana, deal 3 damage, is already good on its own. Or 1 damage and draw a card. Very versatile. I really like it. Rampage, I'm not a fan of. And Direwolf Alpha, 2 mana, 2/2. Adjacent minions have +1 attack. As long as you have 2 other minions adjacent to it, it's a 2 mana 4/2. A solid card. Not a bad way to start opening packs. Epic on second booster pack. Awesome. 1 mana Shield Slam Warrior. Deal 1 damage to a minion for each armor you have. And considering your other cards can give you armor, your hero power can give you armor, this 1 mana can easily deal 4+ damage, even like 5+ damage. Really good card. Definitely a staple in Warrior decks. Scarlet Crusader, as long as you're not playing against a rogue that can ping it to get the Divine Shield off, a mage that can ping it and get the Divine Shield off, a druid that can ping it and get the Divine Shield off, the Scarlet Crusader is really strong. If they don't have one of those, it's a 2-for-1. So I like that. Druid of the Claw, I like that. 5 mana 4/4, it can have charge or +2 health and taunt. Really good. Cone of Cold, I like all mage spells that freeze your opponent's minions, and Cone of Cold can also hit stealth by freezing the minion right next to it. And Argent Protector, 2 mana 2/2, Battle Cry, give a friendly minion Divine Shield. It's really strong. Mantine Totem, 3 mana 0/3, at the end of your turn, draw a card. The turn he comes into play, you're going to draw a card. And if you have taunt or some way to protect him, or your opponent doesn't have an immediate threat, he's only going to keep drawing you cards and cards and cards. Very good card. Iron Beak Owl, 2 mana 2/1, Battle Cry, silence a minion. I usually throw 1 to 2 of these in all my decks because silence is really powerful, especially when your opponent starts throwing buffs like Blessing of Kings or Power Word Shields or Innervates on their creatures. And sometimes some creatures have really good death rattle abilities that silence will dispel. 1 mana 2/1 Leopard Gnome, that's actually my favorite 1-drop, probably for all classes, so I like that card a lot. Snipe, it's definitely a good card, but it can start falling off later in the game, so I may or may not run that in my Hunter deck. And Temple Enforcer, I really like that in Priest decks. Let's see. So we have an epic, a golden rare, and a golden epic. This pack, and a rare, and a common. This is a very, very, very good pack. It's so good. Okay, so the golden rare, the Ancient Watcher, he's strong for a couple different reasons. He's a 2 mana 4/5. Now he can't attack, he doesn't have taunt, so your opponents don't have to attack him. But once you play like that owl, you can silence that can't attack, and now you have a 4/5 onto the battlefield for 2 mana. Warlock, they have a card where you destroy one, you sacrifice one of your creatures, and you deal its attack to all your opponent's creatures. So that's a really good combo with Ancient Watcher. So he's good, but good in combo decks. Earthen Ring Farseer, I like in Priest decks or Warlock decks. Warlocks, they keep consuming health with their hero power to draw cards, and every time they draw a card, they're losing health, but they're gaining card advantage. And you start needing health as a Warlock really fast. Moving over to the Hunter Epic, 1 mana Bestial Wrath. Give a beast +2 attack and immune this turn. Immune characters can't be damaged. Very, very, very good card. Alarmobot, 3 mana, 0/3. At the start of your turn, swap this minion with a random one in your hand. So there was a picture on Reddit earlier today. Someone on turn 1 innervated as a druid, and then played Alarmabot, and then next turn, Alarmabot swapped out for a 9 mana Ysera, which is a 12/12 creature. So on turn 1 or 2, they pretty much had a 12/12 creature. So Alarmabot obviously has the luck factor, the random, but when it hits, it can just be game over. So I'm really glad I got an Alarmabot, and Molten Giant is golden, which just looks fucking badass, which looks really awesome and good. 20 mana, 8/8, costs 1 less for each damage your hero has taken. Typically, you can just run in any deck, and if you've taken 10 damage, which happens like every game, you can still play it at turn 10. But a lot of times you've already taken like 15 at a decent point in the game, and you can play it for 5 mana, 8/8. This card is really good. There are lots of giants, and almost all of them are good. I really like this Molten Giant. Pack was so good. Had an epic, golden rare. So good. This time we got a rare 2 mana Armor Smith, 1/4. Whenever a friendly minion takes damage, gain 1 armor. Ice Barrier. I like that for mages. Stall till mid or late game. Inner Fire. 1 mana, change main's attack to be equal to its health. Priests have lots of combos to increase their max health on a creature, increase the max health, increase the max health. Once you do that over and over again, then you play Inner Fire. Like, you can just have a priest with huge attack. A Lightwell for 2 mana for a priest is a really good card and starts off as a 0/5. But as soon as you play Inner Fire, you now have a 5/5 for like 2 or 3 mana. The Storm Forged Axe, 2 mana for a 2/3 is really good in Shaman decks as Overload 1. And the Earth Shock, silence a minion, then deal 1 damage to it. I like Earth Shock in Shaman decks. Silence is very sweet. Okay, Abomination. 5 mana, 4/4. Taunt, they have to attack it. Death Rattle, deal 2 damage to all characters. Really helps board wide and really helps you get to endgame. I like that card. Shadow Step, 0 mana. Return a friendly minion to your hand. It costs 2 less. Very good at getting combo, and it can reactivate Battle Cry abilities. I like the Dark Iron Dwarf. It's not like a must-have though. I like the Venture Code Mercenary when you're starting off not having that many good cards. 5 mana, 7/6. Your minions cost 3 more. So they're going to try answering him right away, and once they answer him, then he's dead, and they usually use probably 2 cards to get rid of him. And then you can start playing minions again for their regular casting cost. So I do like him. And a Silverhand Knight. 5 mana, 4/4, Battle Cry, summon a 2/2 Squire. That can be good, especially in like Shaman or Paladin decks, where they try flooding the board and then double rares and a golden common. Awesome. Starfall. 5 mana, choose 1, deal 5 damage to a minion or 2 damage to all enemy minions. Really good druid card. Must have. 6 mana, Priest Holy Fire, deal 5 damage, restore 5 health to your hero. This deal 5 damage can be used on any of your opponent's minions or their hero, so versatile. Redemption, I don't like that card. Argent Protector, it's just all around good card in a Paladin deck. And the Venture Code Mercenary, you're starting off. It's a good card. We got Flare, 1 mana, all mains lose stealth, destroy all enemy secrets, and draw a card. For 1 damage, solid card. I like the Wind Fury Harpy, 6 mana, 4/5 Wind Fury. I like the 6 mana Frost Elemental, 5/5 Battle Cry. Freeze a character. I don't like Lesson of Wisdom. And Bloodsteel Raider and decks that have weapons. You just wait to play it till you have a weapon, and that's anywhere from like a 4/3 to a 7/3, maybe even more. It'd be really good if you hold on to it. Okay, Nourish, 5 mana, Druid, choose 1, gain 2 mana crystals, or draw 3 cards. I like that card, and typically I would use the draw 3 cards. But you still have the versatility of the gain 2 mana crystals permanently if you would like. The Amani Berserker is really good, especially in mage decks where you can pink him and activate the Berserker. Torn Warrior, you can activate the Berserker. And he has Taunt, but he costs 1 more, so I like the Amani Berserker better. Comes in a turn earlier. Ice Lance, I really like in mage decks. I've used the 1 man to just freeze a character when I needed, just stall a character for 1 more turn. And I love once a character's frozen, it to deal 4 damage for 1 mana. Very good. And I like the Windfury Harpy. There's a legendary. And that's Ysera. 9 mana for 12. Legendary, at the end of your turn, draw a Drain card. I definitely like some other legendary cards more, but that's still a tough creature to deal with. And Command Shout, 2 mana, your minions can't be reduced below 1 health this turn. Draw a card. I like that card a lot, and you'll realize playing against it just how hard it is to handle. 3 mana, 1/3, Acolyte of Pain. Whenever this minion takes damage, draw a card. If your opponent doesn't have a creature that has 3 attack or more on the battlefield, and this guy takes damage twice to die, he's very good. Otherwise, I don't like running him. But when you're just starting off, feel free to throw him in lots of your decks, and you'll see he's decent. The Slam, 2 mana, deal 2 damage to a minion. If it survives, draw a card. I do like Slam. 6 mana, 5/4, Battlecry, restore 4 health to your hero. I do not like the Priestess of Illusion. Cool, we got a rare and a golden rare. The rare is Shadow Flame, 4 mana Warlock. Destroy a friendly minion and deal its attack to all enemy minions. I like that card in Warlock decks. And I love Crazed Alchemist. 2 mana, 2/2, Battlecry, swap the attack and health of a minion. So that Ysera that I just got, that 4/12, if I have a Crazed Alchemist, I can play Crazed Alchemist next turn. Now I have 12/4. It's a lot more threatening. Just as long as I can protect him from dying with just that 4 health. This 2 mana, 2/2 Defias Ringleader combo, summon a 2/1 Defias Bandit. That card can be really good, especially if you turn 1 ring and play a lot of power and threats on the board. Really good cards. Okay, Imp Master, 3 mana, 1/5. At the end of your turn, deal 1 damage to this minion and summon a 1/1 Imp. I like that in Priest decks. Okay, we have a Druid Epic, 7 mana, 5/5. Choose 1, drop 2 cards, or restore 5 health. I like that card. Acolyte of Pain, I'm not a huge fan. I do like the Scarlet Crusader, just not against Priest. I like the Fairy Dragon, and the 3 mana, 3/5, Taunt, Battlecry, destroy 1 of your mana crystals. I do not like that card. We're not even halfway through our set. We've already gotten so many good boost packs. I got my other Alarmo bot, wanted him. 3 mana, 0/3. At the start of your turn, swap this minion with a random one in your hand. If you get lucky and get the right one, the game could be over right there. Mad Bomber, when you get to play him at whenever you like to, and if your opponent already played like a 1 or 2 toughness, 1 or 2 health creature, and you play Mad Bomber, then you definitely have a really good chance of killing that. Injured Blade Master, 3 mana for a 4/7, Battlecry, deal 4 damage to himself. So he already comes in for 3 mana as a 4/3, so that's not bad at all. And then if you're a Priest, you can heal him that turn or next turn, and then he can pretty much be a 3 mana for a 4/5 or 4/7. Like, he can get really good. So I love him in Priest decks. In Power of the Wild, I like in Druid decks. It's really versatile. 2 mana, choose 1, give your minions +1/+1. You will use that sometimes, or summon a 3/2 Panther. Ethereal Arcanist, 4 mana, 3/3 Mage card. If you control a secret at the end of your turn, gain +2/+2. I like that because it's if you keep controlling a secret at the end of each of your turns, permanently gain +2/+2. So in a secret heavy mage deck gets really good. And I like the Abusive Sergeant. And Unleash the Hounds in Hunter decks. Shadow Madness, 4 mana, Priest card, gain control of an enemy minion with 3 or less attack until the end of turn. You can sometimes get 2 for 1, take control of their creature, attack with it, attack one of their creatures with the creature you just took, and they both die. I like Unbound Elemental, and I like Scavenging Hyena, and Temple Enforcer, and Battle Rage. Run each of those cards in each of their respective decks. Alright, let's get an Epic or a Rare, or a Legendary. A 3 mana, 3/3 SI7 agent, combo, deal 2 damage. I do like how this 2 damage can kill a minion. But the 3 mana for a 3/3 is not amazing. I like Explosive Trap a lot in Hunter decks. 2 mana Secret, when your hero is attacked, deal 2 damage to all enemies. One of my 3 favorite Hunter secrets. And I love the Youthful Brewmaster. And Venture Co-Mercenary, we don't have that good of cards. I do like it. I didn't like that 04 Dawn. Siphon Soul, 6 mana, destroy a minion, restore 3 health to your hero. 6 mana, destroy any creature is not bad. Definitely would run that. Cone of Cold, I really like that in mage decks. Like Fairy Dragon, I don't like Rampage. And Cruel Taskmaster, he can be good. 1 mana, 1/2. Bloodsail Corsair, Battle Cry, remove 1 durability from your opponent's weapon. I don't like that. Cold Blood, 1 mana, give main +2 attack, combo, +4 attack instead. I do like that. Like Ice Barrier, helps you get to mid and late game, so you can Flame Strike and Blizzard and clear the board. I like Scavenging Hyena, and I don't like the Thrallmail Farseer. 3 health for a 3 mana monster creature, you're just gonna die. Rare and Epic, awesome. 7 mana, 5/2 Hunter card. Your hero is immune while attacking. Very relevant. And this will nearly always kill 2 creatures. And obviously your hero has haste and charge, so you can attack right away. I love this Gladiator's Longbow. And the 7 mana, 7/5 Stealth. It's good, but I don't think it's amazing. Definitely when I start disenchanting, that's going to be disenchanted. Earthen Ring Farseer, I like that in Priest and Warlock decks a lot. Warlocks take a lot of damage from their hero power, and Priests have lots of synergy with healing and killing their creatures. Yeah, like that. Fairy Dragon, I like that card. Dark Iron Dwarf, it's good, but I think there are better. I like the Murloc Tidecaller. It's my favorite 1-drop Murloc, and probably the best Murloc to play on turn 1. And I like Light Swan and Priest decks. Gets crazy good. I don't like the Raging Worgen. I like the 2-drop that's very similar to him more. And I do like Ice Barrier. I don't like Wisp. It's 1/1 for 0 mana. And that 1 attack is not going to be scary enough for your opponents. I have double rare. Defender of Argus is very good. 4 mana, 3/3. Give adjacent minions +1 and taunt. Both of them can be really good. Druid of the Claw, choose 1, charge, or +2 health and taunt. I like that. An Abomination, really good when you're trying to get to mid or late game. 5 mana, 4/4 taunt, Death Rattle, deal 2 damage to all characters. Really helps you clear the board. Cool, we got a rare and a golden common. I like Flare. I really like Explosive Trap. Inner Fire is good in a priest deck that keeps buffing. I don't like Freezing Trap, and I don't like Rampage. Rare. Murloc Tidecaller, I like that. I like Flesh-Eating Ghoul. Usually a turn it comes into play, you can trade one of your minions with one of your opponent's minions, and it instantly is a 4/3. Torn Warrior, I don't like that one. And I like Light Spawn. I like the Brewmaster, I like Silence, I like Aldor Peacekeeper. I like Young Dragonhawk in Hunter decks, very good. Lava Burst, I like that in Shaman decks. I like Bloodcell Raider in Warrior decks, or decks that have a lot of weapons, like Unbound Elemental and Shaman, and I don't like Raging Worgen. I like the Cold Light Oracle. I think I need one more 3-mana Epic Murloc Warrior. I can get my second gold one. Nice, Epic. 6-mana Paladin card. Deal 8 damage randomly split among enemy characters. I do like Avenging Wrath. I do like the Mage Vaporize. When a minion attacks your hero, destroy it. You try neutralizing their weak creatures, and then you let one of their medium or strong creatures remain on the battlefield with Vaporize out. Does really well. Oh, the Savannah Highmane. So good in Hunter decks. 6-mana, 6/5. That's good on its own. The Death Rattle, summon 2 2/2 hyenas. So good. When you play this, your opponent's just gonna sigh and just be so sad. I like the Harpy. I like Eviscerate. I like Earth Ring. Snipe, I kind of like, but yeah, I do like Snipe. Double rare. I like Cold Light Seer. I do not like Mind Control tech. Don't like Tauren Warrior. I do like Unbound Elemental, and I like Cold Blood. 3/4 way through this set of paths. So we got Void Tear, Battlecry. Destroy the minions on either side of this minion and gain their attack and health. I'm not a big fan of this card because lots of decks have like Polymorph or destroy a creature or something to take care of it. So I feel like, yeah, you're just putting all your eggs in one basket with this card. I love the Owl. I like Power of the Wild, and I don't like these 3 cards. Cool. Rare and a golden rare. 3-mana, 4/2 Arcane Golem. Charge Battlecry. Give your opponent a mana crystal. Don't like that. I don't want to give my opponent a mana crystal on turn 3. And 3-mana Shaman. Lightning Storm. Deal 2/3 damage to all enemy minions. That's the Shaman board wiper. Very good. I like Inner Fire. Beast of Sergeant is one of the 1-drops I like. And Argent Squire, I only like if you're running the 3-mana rare or epic that can absorb Divine Shields. Holy Fire, I like that card. I like Manti Totem. I like Earthshock. Mirror Entity is situational because you don't get to choose what you clone. Ventrico is good when you don't have that good creature. Put a threat to your opponent's answer. I like the Violet Teacher. I like Scarlet Crusader, except against mages. And I like Unbound Elemental and Inner Fire. I don't like Thrallma.
Rare. Golden Common.
I love Blizzard. I'd always run 2 copies in all my mage decks. I hate Blessing of Wisdom. Don't like Eye for an Eye. I like Arathi Weaponsmith. I don't like Fan Creeper. I like Ascension Shield and Stone 1. Epic. 7-mana 5/5 Druid. Choose one. Taunt and +5 health or +5 attack. Really good card. That's epic. So. Avoid Terror, I don't like that card. I like Temple Enforcer, Silence, I like Young Dragonhawk in Hunter decks, and I like Cold Blood. 2 packs left. I really like Misdirection in Hunter decks. I like the Stormforged Axe a lot. I'm not a big fan of Spellbreaker. I like the Owl more, because both of them, all you care about is getting a Silence. I don't like Rampage. I really like Frost Elemental. double rare in our last pack. Don't like the Void Tear. I do like the Frothing Berserker a lot. 3 mana, 2/4. Whenever a minion takes damage, gain +1 attack. Any minion, yours, your opponent's. It's very, very good. You play this, then you play the Whirlwind to deal 1 damage to all minions, and instantly this guy can become like a 7/3. It's very good. Harvest Golem is just a solid card. Wrath's a solid card. And Mark of Nature, I'm a huge fan. Thank you for tuning in. If you want to check out more Hearthstone videos, I'm opening play packs in my other videos. Please check those out, and if you like what you see, please subscribe. Thank you.